This is the season where many of us just want to slow down and get cozy. We actually found the perfect tiny English cottage for it. So behind me is the gatehouse at Llwyn y Maen near Oswestry in England, right on the Welsh border. The gatehouse at Llwyn y Maen is a magical place in the Welsh borders. It fell into ruin and the owners have rebuilt it from the ground up. They made sure to reuse all the materials they had on the estate to rebuild and restore this gorgeous and tiny cottage. The main house was originally the home of Prince Madog, his Welsh power base on the edge of England. In its 1,000-year history, it's still a family home and working farm. The current custodians have been there for around 30 years, lovingly restoring the place, and also created an enchanting garden. I love this door knocker so much. It's my all-time favourite. Look, an acorn. I need to ask where it's from. Okay.
Welcome to our tiny cottage. Come in and Kirsten will show you around.
Okay, here on the left is the very tiny kitchen, but it has everything you need, and for us it feels very luxurious at the moment because we are still in the middle of a kitchen renovation. The house is still a mess. The range cooker is not working yet. The electrician will come in 2 days, but here everything is in working order and I can't wait to use the oven later because we want to make some gingerbread. It's that time of the year. Now here is the very elegant sitting room. It's a grey and chilly day today, so we made a fire. Jörg is reading a magazine. And I think, because this cottage is so tiny, the sitting room feels very elegant, doesn't it? I think a lot of the fabrics in here are actually from Colfax and Fowler, for which I have a huge passion. And you need to see the wall colour. So this is from Little Green, called Adventurer. I really love the name. It's a very gorgeous plum aubergine shade and creates such a cosy atmosphere. I also love the fender here. Have a look. Very unexpected for this tiny cottage, if you ask me. Because seeing this setup, you would think, okay, this is a bigger house, but it's a small place. So, and on the other side, let me turn around, is the dining area, breakfast nook that we really love. The wooden furniture you can see here is from the 17th century. It's so characterful. I do love the chairs in here as well with the check pattern. So timeless and elegant. And guess what? We do have spode here, spode china. How great is that? Absolutely gorgeous, one of my favourite patterns. So you probably noticed the staircase gives it a little bit more of a contemporary feel. Also the mirrors, so it's great. It's a great mixture. But I think it's a clever solution that they did mirrors here because it gives it a little bit more of a spacious feeling. And also here is a cupboard, so you can put your clothes in here. There are games up there. Really clever. And what I also love, I really love that they use so much material here from the estate itself and that they work with local sculptors and artists. So what you can see here, like the window openers and all the ironwork in here. Let me show you. Okay, I think you can see it from here. The curtain poles, so all the ironwork in here was made by the blacksmith and sculptor Will O'Brien, who is from Welshpool, which is not very far from here, and all the stone artwork in the cottage. So we have this one, and these two were made by the sculptor Zoe Wilson, who also did the decorative stonework around the cottage. She did an amazing job. So as you can see, the bedroom is upstairs and it's open, which gives it such an airy feel. It's a tiny cottage, but you don't really feel it, maybe apart from the kitchen. This is actually quite spacious. I mean, you can see the big tables on either side of the bed. Again, antique wooden furniture. Absolutely lovely. I do love the throw. And of course, I don't know, I really love the windows. And you can go for amazing walks here, which we will probably do tomorrow. Let me just show you the view from upstairs. I honestly love this small sofa. I've been told that the lampshades in here are from Pookie, which is a shop that we actually use several times. So I'm not sure if these are from Pookie as well, but we can really recommend the shop. They have amazing lampshades. Also very elegant lamps. Yesterday when we arrived, I spotted this book. Great English Interiors. I'm going to have a look tonight. I spotted Wilton, or I recognised Wilton House in Wiltshire straight away, a house that is very often used for filming. And we visited, I think about 5 years ago. It's a gorgeous place. If you're in the area, you must visit. I also love this small starlight up here. It's gorgeous. Highlight from up here is the view towards the main house, which is absolutely incredible. This is the view towards the main house. Isn't it beautiful? Parts of it are actually from the 12th century. And although we are in England, this very much remains a Welsh house, because centuries ago this was in Wales. And look at the topiary. So one of the owners, Tig, is an incredible landscape designer. And it's absolute perfection. I completely forgot to show you the small bathroom. Let's go downstairs again. So the bathroom is here on the left. Not big, but absolutely fine. So it has a shower, as you can see here. Absolutely fine. Now, we found this property via the website under the thatch. We actually used them several times this year. We can wholeheartedly recommend them because they have historic and unique properties, something we always love. And of course, I will put the link for you down below in the info box.
Isn't it cozy?
Very much.
Yeah. And you know what I like? There's no TV.
Yeah. That's actually something we always love.
No, it's good because then it forces you to do other things.
Yeah.
Like
and just
talking to each other or reading a book.
Just slow down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't showed you this here. This setup here does remind me a little bit of a hunting lodge.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah, it does.
It's a lovely place. Don't you agree? I said during the tour that the fender and the wood burner, just the sofa, looks very elegant, doesn't it?
Yes. We should have it in our snug.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we couldn't have the fender. We could, but it would make it more tiny.
Yeah, we would lose too much space.
I also love this footstool, actually. Can you just let me? Yeah. That's beautiful. I just love things like that. And I don't know, it goes so well because so many people shy away from combining patterns.
Yeah, but it looks
It works.
good and elegant.
Absolutely works. And of course, you can see we do have country life here, the world of interiors, and there's also a wonderful book. I don't know, did you check by any chance if the garden here is inside this book?
No, I think it's not.
It's not, but the private gardens of England, definitely worth browsing, I think. So Jörg headed to the shop because last night we couldn't get everything we need for our dinner tonight, and in the meantime I'm going to prepare the dough for the gingerbread. I thought, it's not Christmas yet, but I thought, I don't know, to get slowly into the mood, gingerbread would be a good idea. And we shared this on our channel 2 years ago in a Christmas video. I will link that for you again. It's very easy to make. So you will need butter, an egg, because I will do a little bit less than 2 years ago. It would be too much. Cocoa powder, honey, baking powder, of course, flour. This is gluten-free, self-raising flour. Then icing sugar, and what I did, I brought some spices from Germany. You can also use allspice that you can get here in the UK. So this is Lebkuchengewürz, gingerbread, spice, Spekulatiusgewürz, and this is ground anise, and I will just mix a little bit of this. I know, this looks strange, but I couldn't find a bowl, which isn't a problem. I can always help myself. Basically, you only have to mix everything together. I think I have to knead it a little bit longer, and then this goes into the fridge for a couple of hours to give it some rest. Jörg hasn't returned yet, but in the meantime I've got to meet Tig as well, and he said, the garden, he's the landscape designer, and the garden looks so immaculate, and he told me that him and Simon, they do everything themselves. They don't have any help whatsoever, which makes me speechless. I'm in awe. So I also had to ask him about the door knocker, because Jörg and I don't know, we've seen hundreds of door knockers in the UK. This one is honestly my all-time favourite. He said that the blacksmith, Will O'Brien, who did all the ironwork in here, he made the door knocker, so it's a one-off. We can't buy it. Unfortunately, I think I would have bought it. But also, well, I must say it does look incredibly charming against the wooden door. It makes it very special and, I don't know, just warm and inviting. Jörg just made it back on time for tea.
Yes.
Because I just made tea, actually. Okay, I'm going to make the gingerbread now, and we brought our gorgeous wooden molds that we bought from Etsy some years ago. We actually have 3. The third one is a Christmas tree, but I thought, okay, maybe it's a little bit too early. This is so easy to make, and it looks like this. You have to be very quick though, because once the dough gets warm, it's too soft and hard to work with. And now this goes into the oven for only about 6 to 7 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius.
That smells
Delicious. They're quite big.
Yeah, and it smells like Christmas.
Yes, that's why I made them, or I wanted to make them very nice with a cup of tea. And now on to dinner, so they can cool down in the meantime. So Joerg is going to make dinner now, and we chose this recipe, cheese and greens turnovers, which usually is a, I don't know, leftovers recipe. But we just thought it looks very nice, so yeah, we've never made it before. This looks and smells so good already. So we didn't make the puff pastry ourselves. It's gluten-free. That's why, Joerg, it wasn't a lot of work, was it?
No.
It was easy to make.
Very easy. And I think it will be really good.
Yeah.
Because the cheese is really strong.
And I just...
And it gives a lot of flavour.
Yes, I just tried the filling. It's so good with the, I don't know, with the herbs and the greens. So that goes into the oven for
30 minutes.
40 minutes. And this one looks like a small parcel.
Yeah, I'm going to have that. Because I think that will be the best one.
Why?
Because it has all the flavours.
This is actually very, very nice. It's so good.
It's delicious.
And I mean, this is all of the gingerbread we have. The only thing we forgot to bring is a tin, because, I mean, this will, if we keep it in a tin, which we will do once we get home, it will remain fresh for a couple of weeks, I think. So, yeah. But you said you want one for dessert.
Yes.
But I could
so
also...
So they won't last a few weeks. I'm
no.
100% sure. If they last a few days, they're lucky.
We can... Well, you know what? When we have breakfast tomorrow morning, I will use them as well. They're so easy to make. I can really recommend it.
Good morning.
Good morning. We woke up to the most wonderful sight. Sheep. And they were right in front of the window. It's so gorgeous.
Yeah, you could nearly
Basically touch them.
Yeah.
So nice. They were also, they were here in front of the gate.
Yeah.
And I think they were almost like, let me in, let me in.
They're trying to get in.
So lovely. And we're going to have breakfast now. So nothing too fancy, just GINGERBREAD. I have the so-called rye thin crisp. We have some hard-boiled eggs, of course tea, cheese, and a little treat, the gingerbread we made yesterday. I really love the country house, especially in combination with a gorgeous garden.
Oh, yes. This one is really, really special.
I think Simon and Teague, they're still working on it, don't they?
Yes, I think this is a never-ending project.
Yes. So here you have the gorgeous gatehouse.
Yeah, and I saw a picture and it was completely in ruins.
Yeah, they've done an incredible job.
Yes.
I just love when you stay here, you can, I don't know, in the morning, take a walk in the gardens. Well, we will go for a little walk now. We had such a lovely walk.
Yes,
I
it was
enjoyed
wonderful.
it. Yes. And we also had a great chat with the owners, Teague and Simon.
Yes, they're so nice.
Yes, they really are. Also, we love this place.
Yes, and if you want to relax, wind down.
Have sheep in front of your window when you wake up.
Yes, it's a place you have to go to.
Yes, we can really recommend it. And now we are off to...
Oswestry.
And you know what's really strange? We've never been. It's not far from us where we live. About, I don't know, 45 minutes?
An hour's drive, yes.
We've never been. So, I mean, we have probably 2 more hours of daylight. So let's go there and just
explore a little bit.
Have a little look around. So this is a fantastic building from 1621.
Yeah.
It has a bakery and patisserie. And look at the sign.
Yeah. Real bread here.
This makes me laugh as a German. We're starting to lose the light.
Yeah, and that's why we need to get home.
That's autumn and winter for you.
Yeah.
So Next week will actually also be a travel video.
Yeah, because our kitchen will still be a mess.
Yes, it probably will be, and that's why Jörg and I decided to include it to show you the kitchen in our Christmas decoration
Yeah, so
video.
you get a bargain, a 2-in-1.
Fingers crossed. We really hope it works out. Thank you so much for sticking with us. We do appreciate it, and we hope you like the video. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye.